The king cake has been a baking staple for centuries. Here to share the story behind it and her own recipe, we welcome back our favorite Southern chef, Bonnie Ward Strauss. It's so nice to see you.
Good to see you.
We got to talk about send some love to our friends in New Orleans because it's been a rough start of the year down there.
Yeah. And, you know, my family is still there.
Yeah.
My ancestors came from Sicily and moved there, and the whole family was on one block by the levee, and it was just really special, and they all grew different vegetables for the markets there.
Oh, wow.
So that's, yeah, so they're all still there, and I'm not.
Well, I know it's a really special connection that means a lot to you.
Yes, and you know, it's really a sad time, especially tonight is the first parade. It's a walking parade that goes through the French Quarter.
Okay.
So a lot of those people are wondering if they really want to do it or not.
Right.
So.
But we got to carry on, right? We have to still celebrate and bring these traditions and find that joy because that's so important.
That's right. It is. And it's a comfort. And getting a king cake, and all my customers that came, because today is Epiphany.
Right.
Today is 12th night, King's Cake Day.
Okay.
And so the past 3 days, I had so many people who either appreciate New Orleans a lot, they go there a lot. I mean, some people said they'd been there like 6 times in just a few years. I mean, they just love it and relate to it, and they think that people are nice. And, and a lot of people here are from New Orleans or Louisiana. And you know, the Misty Crew of Nimbus is here, and they do the big parade on Mardi Gras. So I mean, it's really, really a big deal, and lots of hugs, and they got to get a real king cake from somebody from New Orleans who learned how to make it there.
All right, show us your secrets.
And one of the important things is about the color. People ask about why are these the Mardi Gras colors. So I have this handy dandy thing, and there are some different theories about what's but they say that the King of Rex said this in the late 1800s, came up with that. So that's what he thinks. So that's pretty important.
Beautiful.
This is, now, you know, a king cake tastes like a coffee cake. So don't think that it's this magnificent, wonderful, zhuzhy thing.
Well, I think a coffee cake is magnificent.
Thank you. It can be.
But don't overthink it, right?
The traditional one, which these are, and our swap out is, well, we're not showing it yet, cinnamon, butter, brown sugar, and you put it down there and you roll it up. So that's what a typical cinnamon roll is like.
Beautiful.
So that's what these are. These are some minis, so I guess instead of a king cake, it's a prince cake or princess cake.
Oh, yes.
And this is the glaze that you put on first that your sprinkles are going to adhere to.
Okay.
And this is just what it's made of. This and powdered sugar, and this is baking salt and a good vanilla. Okay. Some people like the cream cheese, so we can do this together. Okay. And I just wanted to show you that there are a couple.
Am I going to follow you?
There are a couple different. You could either do it like this, or you can do it like this. And let it drip down. Yeah. So it's up to you how you want it to look.
Well, I think more is better, right? Don't you think?
Well,
we went to all this
that's
trouble.
what I love about cinnamon rolls. I love that sugar. It's like the roses on a cake. Kara used to talk about the roses on a cake, and it's like, oh, we have so much in common.
Yes.
Because I love those roses too.
Now, tell us about the teeny tiny baby that you find in the king cake, because that's very special.
Well, maybe we should have done that before we got sugar all over us. We don't mind, right? I have a towel over here. So this is to represent the biblical part of the holiday, and you don't want to bake it in there because it is plastic. So, and I think last year you might have done it too, and you don't have to if you don't want to, but you just push it in to the bottom, real head first, and it goes, oh no, it's dark in here, I'm so sorry.
My poor little baby.
Yeah.
Okay. But are you lucky if you find the baby in your slice?
If you get the piece, and you have to warn everybody, there is a baby in here.
Right.
Towel.
Oh, thank you.
My gumbo towel. Here, we can share.
Oh, yeah.
Warn people if children are, say, now be sure that you chew it very carefully. Yeah. Yeah, it used to be a bean or an almond. Oh, okay. And, but it's cute with the little babies. Yeah. And I like to get wild colors. Okay, so after it kind of has stopped dripping, because if you put your sprinkles on before it
gotta wait
drips,
a minute.
Okay. And so you want to be kind of symmetrical, but you don't have to. If you wanted to make little strips, you could, but I go from one side to the other side.
Oh, that's a good strategy.
And you can do a lot, or you can do a little bit.
Uniform.
There's a galette de Roy is another kind of king cake, and so I say, okay, this is on the left of the yellow, because I get a little dyslexic when I'm doing this.
Well, it's a lot. There's some geometry involved here, Bonnie.
Yeah, hey, math is everywhere.
Yeah,
I'm married
there's
to a
no
mathematical
escape.
biologist, and it's like, oh, we're talking math again. Okay, and but anyway, the galette de Roy just has powdered sugar on the top, and it's a frangipane.
Oh, okay.
Almond taste. So what do you think?
Purple. Gorgeous.
Now you can mix your own. You can take a half a cup of sugar and put in the drops that it says on food coloring.
Okay.
That looks really nice. Did you want to do something there too? You can leave it. You can leave it white.
I don't want to leave my nakey. What a sad king cake. Okay,
No. You know, it was fine. It was
just fine.
I'm sorry.
You're the expert. I should leave it to you.
So when you're all done, and let it dry a little bit.
Look at that. That's just happiness.
Now,
right
I
there.
think it's sacrilege to use a fork, but go ahead.
Oh, okay. Don't look. Only because I have to
got your hands
be
sticky.
dainty on television. Yeah, okay. I don't want to make a total mess out of this. Oh, I love this so much.
I'm used to just kind of.
You're the best.
I'm sorry I don't have any coffee for you.
Oh, don't worry about that. It's so nice to see you.
Thank you, and thank you for acknowledging.
Of course.
Things,
of course.
And Nola Strong.
Nola Strong. Okay, we'll have more information on our website at katu.com. We'll be right back with more Afternoon Live right after this.